Hi, my name is Jimmy, and today I'm going to tackle about on what is my learnings in this subject, which is the Computer 100. It is really hard for me to analyze what is being discussed by our teacher during the discussion, especially the topics on number systems that is really quite confusing for me to understand. Anyways, I'm now here going to tackle my, shall we say, slight understanding from this subject. Now, in this subject, the student will be able to learn topics that have been discussed, and also the student will be able to apply and share knowledge they learn from the topic. My learnings from prelim to finals. Let's start the discussion with the prelim, which is the computing world. From this topic, it talks about a computer system to the relation of the importance of computer. So, terminologies. We have first the computer, an electric that accepts data, processes this data, and gives information output. Next is the data, a collection of raw and evaluates unorganized facts. If we collect data, we have now an information, means useful results or output or the results of data processing. We also have a cipherphobia, means having fears on computer. Next is computer literacy, means having an understanding of what is computer is and how to use it as a resource. And lastly, we have the computer competency, means having skills with a computer and using the computer beyond what is required or needed. What makes a computer powerful? Computer makes powerful because of its speed, reliability, and storage. So what is speed? It is the ability of the computer to do billion of tasks in 1 second. How about reliability? It is the accuracy of the information that is being produced. And how about storage? The ability to store or save a huge amount of data. Basic elements or components of EDP or the electronic data processing. First is we have hardware, the physical components or parts of a computer system like keyboard, mouse, and memory card. Next is we have software, are the programs or set of step-by-step instructions that tells the computer system to perform a task. We also have the people or the peopleware, the person involved in data processing operations such as system analysis or the person responsible for the overall flow of information. The programmers is the persons mainly responsible for writing programs for the computer. The encoders is the persons handling of the device that feed into and out of the computer. And the computer maintenance personnel is the person responsible for on-site servicing of the computer hardware. My learnings of the midterm, which is the number system. A number system is defined as the representation of numbers by using digits or other symbols in a consistent manner. There are different types of number system, in which the four main types are the binary number based of 2, octal number system based of 8, decimal number system based of 10, and the hexadecimal number based of 16. Given an example of binary number system is we have 110110111 base 2 blank base 10 with a total of 439 that makes 110110111 base 2 439 base by 10. Another examples from octal number systems is we have 35 base 8 blank base by 10. The solutions are 5 times 8 to the power of 0 is 5, 3 times 8 to the power of 1 is 24 with a total of 29 that makes 35 base by 8 is 29 base by 10. We are now here in semifinals, which is also a number system. In this topic, we are now have a rules in binary addition and subtraction, multiplications, and divisions. Rules in binary system addition is 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1, here 1. While the rules of binary subtraction is 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, 1 minus 0 is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, 0 minus 1 is 1, power 1. And lastly, the finals, which is also a number system operation on binary multiplications and divisions. It is a continuation of the topics on a semifinals. Now, rules in binary multiplication, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 1 is equal to 0, 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 1 is 1. While the binary division given the examples of F7E, base 16 divide 19 base 10, base 8 with the solutions of F is 15 times E is 16 to the power of 2 plus 7 times 16 to the power of 1 plus 14 times 16 to the power of 0 is 3966. So 19 divided by 3966 is 208.736. Therefore, F7E base 16 divided to 19 base 10 equals base 8 is 208.736. And also, talking about my learnings on what I have learned in the laboratory activities is something that I want to share about, the knowledge and skills that I've learned. In the prelim, we have a database, a letter in which you have to make a letter for more than one participants, so you have to use mail merge for you to lessen your time in making. The invitation letter and the certificate, which are also using a mail merge. And the payslip, the last laboratory activity in the prelim. In the midterm, first laboratory activity is the table of contents, which you should be able to make a table of contents. And the resume is one of the requirements when you are applying a job. And the brochure that makes your business being publicly produced. And the last laboratory activity is the calling card, used bearing a person's name and address, sent or left in lieu of formal social or business visits. In our semi-final laboratory, it's really quite hard for me because I can't literally get what our teacher is being discussed. It is the listing names of our classmates and computing units taken, rate, display, and total tuition. I think it is the same with the second laboratory, also listing their names, but here their quizzes, attendance, and project is being computed. In our first laboratory in finals, is listing 20 of our product being purchased and computing its quantity and rate. The second is validating a data of the employee. Examples are their age and their hours work. And the third one is making a e-certificate and forms from Google Drive and automatically generate a custom certificate. And that's all guys about my learnings. Thank you for listening. I'm Jimmy Parunga once again. Mabuhay!